the question is, what is divorce discovery? Well, it's a process by which you gather documents and data and information. For example, tax returns, for example, 401ks, pensions, stocks, investments, etc. The discovery process of the divorce allows you time and affords you ways to find the information. You may have heard of the term subpoena. Subpoena is basically a piece of paper that goes to someplace else and says, give me the information. For example, you send a subpoena to a bank, you send a subpoena to an investment house, you send a subpoena to retirement assets to find out what's in the 401k, when was the loan taken, when were the contributions made to that particular asset. So you go through this process and you gather all the data you can. This is why you as a client can really help your lawyer before you even start the process by trying to get the information in your house, trying to make copies of everything you can, go on the computer, look at what you can look at, print, download, take screenshots, do anything you can do to help your attorney through this process. It can be a costly process, but it's such an invaluable tool because you want to find out what it is that you have to divide by way of assets, etc. So make sure that when you initially get with your attorney, you talk about the discovery process. For example, how do I find this information out? My spouse has a company that's out of state. What do I do? Well, you can actually send a subpoena to that out of state area. You may have to retain counsel in that state to have an order of the court to allow for the subpoena to work. Sometimes you send a subpoena out of state and you get a response, you get documents back. Other times you don't. So these are decisions that you've got to figure out in your plan in the process of divorce so that you go through the discovery period and you get all the information and then you can make an informed decision to then get divorced after.